I thought I'd make one more resolution before we close out the first year of the new decade, and this is really a continuation of a resolution last year, which is, well, it came up today because I was talking to family members about this matter, which is that I really need to stand up for myself in terms of the situation that I'm in if people are treating me unequally. So in the past, I used to deal with a lot of discrimination. I hate to use that word, but discrimination for being single in the workplace. Fortunately or unfortunately, because I've spent so much time dealing with this matter, it's no longer going to apply to me in the near future. I call it unfortunate because I've developed a lot of good people skills around standing up for myself. I used to naively think that I should just go to the workplace and lie about being in a relationship or even being married. I tried this at a previous job. It did not turn out. The main reason being that it is impossible. It is impossible to keep a lie going with people that you're going to be close to and people that you're going to hopefully be trustworthy with. A lie tends to breed other lies in order to support it. Anybody who has ever tried to tell a lie will quickly discover that, and lies about relationships will quickly spread. And to make a long story short, it did not turn well. I ended up having to dissolve the entire story, which made it even less, which made me even less credible. And I left the place that I lied about this, so I learned a lesson there. And I also thought about keeping it undisclosed, but that's difficult too. People love to talk. What are you going to do this weekend? And it's not a very healthy situation to say that's kind of, why, none of your business, or even to sugarcoat something like none of your business. That doesn't go well with the kind of workplace that I'm working at. Some places it might, not at the kind of jobs that I was working at, certainly not at any job that I'm looking at. And so I've really developed a good sense of disclose but defend. Yes, I am single. And, the other reason that lying about being involved in a relationship didn't turn out so well for me over the last few years is that I actually want to meet new people. What if my coworker actually wants to introduce me to somebody else? I lost those opportunities. I mean, they're not common, but the few that I had, I lost them because people thought I had a wife. So that didn't turn out very well. So I think it's better to be honest about that. You don't have to boast. You don't go on a loudspeaker and say, I'm single. How it turns out is, what are you doing this weekend? I'm going to Stargaze in Ellensburg. I had another funny situation. At first, I was nervous about telling people that I was single at the new job that I'm currently at right now. I love to stargaze. I live in Seattle. And I love to go stargazing out in Ellensburg where the skies are much darker. And when I first said it to my coworker, I guess I kind of outsmarted myself here, but I told my coworker, I'm going to go visit my wife, Ellensburg. I called Ellensburg my wife. And it confused the heck out of my coworker. He thought I had a wife in Ellensburg. He didn't notice until the second time I went out that Ellensburg was the wife. It was a mistake. I should have said I'm proudly, single, and I love these little activities by myself. I should have put it that way. And I've learned that it is okay to disclose, but to defend. And that's how I've been handling it. And I think I handled it very well at this most recent job because earlier in last year, we were having a 3-day weekend for Labor Day. And one of my manager's manager, she asked me, what are you doing over the Labor Day weekend? And I told her that I'm going to be writing some computer games, and she just thought I really should relax and maybe go out to Ellensburg instead of cramming some, because I had just came up with this big idea while teaching. I'm teaching at Washington Technology University. All of a sudden, an inspiration came on, and sometimes writing computer games is almost like composing art or music. Those waves, they don't come at you 24/7. So that's a tough one. That's why a lot of times I'm not sleeping well. 2 weeks ago, I almost killed myself because I hadn't slept for 2.5 days because of all these new ideas, and then plus there was an event in the sky that I wanted to see, and it just all piled up at me at one time, and I'm very fortunate to have survived the whole event, and I'm back to the ground right now. It's all good now. But it made the last 2 years have really taught me that I should stand up for myself for being single instead of playing these weird games. The real sorry thing is I didn't learn to do this until now. My time being single is gone, and now I have to stand up for being married. So hopefully I can take my lessons here and apply it over there as well. Thanks for watching.